Let's do the quiz, Java variable quiz. Okay, so which of the following lines would throw a compilation error? Int balance minus 30, double is raining equals false, string grade on test equals A, char grade on test equals F. So let's have a look at this and decide which one would throw a compilation error. First of all, we have to look at the compatibility between the value assigned and the type assigned here. Okay, so we have an integer. Is this an integer? Yes, it is. It's a whole number, but it's a negative one, which is still a valid statement. Let's move on to the next one. Double is raining equals false. What type is this? False. Well, false is a Boolean type. What type have we declared here? We've declared the type of double. So this one would be a problem. Let's keep this in mind and let's move forward. We have a string. And is this a string? Well, it is, because it's some text. Now it just happens to be just one character, which is enclosed in double quotes. Whenever we use double quotes, whatever we put in the middle, inside those double quotes, is going to turn it into a string. So this is going to be a string. We have a string here. Everything is fine. Now we have the last one, F. So we have the character F, and it's enclosed in single quotes. So this makes it a char. What do we have here? Char. It's absolutely perfect. Which means this is the result that has caused an issue. Okay, so that was the problem that will, that was the line of code that will throw a compilation error. Let's continue. Which of the following values is a valid char? This one, no, because it's double quotes. Okay, this one, no, because it looks like it's single quotes, but it has two characters in there. A char is supposed to be only one character or one digit or whatever enclosed in single quotes, okay? And is this one. So which one of the following is a valid char? This one is. What data type can only be assigned one of two values? Well, that should be the Boolean data type, okay? The Boolean data type is either true or false. Which line declares the variable best programming language and initializes it to be Java? We have best programming language equals string Java. That's not it. That's not how we declare and initialize a variable. String best programming language equals Java. This would have been fine, but the type here is supposed to be declared with a capital S, if you remember from the previous lesson. So this is not going to be okay. The first one is not okay. The second one is not okay. Let's have a look at the third one. So we have string with capital S. This is promising. Best programming language. So this is the name of the variable. Assignment operator. And then the value enclosed in double quotes, which indeed makes it a string. So this, so far, this is our correct answer. And then if we have a look here, this is no. So definitely this is the correct answer. So it's a line of code that declares the variable best programming language. So we declare it and we initialize it to be with a value Java. Okay, continue. Which option is a valid variable name and follows the Java naming conventions? So second phone number, this is no good because it starts with a digit, with a number here. Time until launch. Again, this might be okay, but it starts with a capital T, so it might not necessarily throw in an error, but it does not quite follow the Java variable naming conventions. Second phone number, again, we should use camel case, so it's time until launch, okay? So we have essentially three words, time until launch, okay? And then the first word is lowercase, and then the following two words, each of them, the first letter starts with a capital, it's capitalized, so this should be the correct answer. What line of code declares a variable called numRabbit to store a whole number? NumRabbitInt, this is wrong. NumRabbitInt, this is wrong again. NumRabbit, this is wrong again. But this is going to be our correct answer because we first have to put in the data type that that variable is going to store, which in our case here it's int. Then followed by the name of the variable. And then if we don't decide to also assign it a value, we can just leave it like this. So we have a variable of type int that has only been declared but not initialized here. Continue. What value cannot be assigned to a variable with the data type double? So with the data type double, we know this is kind of in the number space. So it holds numbers, but with a decimal point and fractional numbers. Okay. Let's have a look at the first one. This one, because it's enclosed in double quotes, is definitely of type string. So I would say right from the beginning that this would be a value that cannot be assigned with a data type double. Let's have a look at the others as well. So we have 6.7. This is a decimal number, so it would definitely work for the double data type. We have 5, which also could work for the double. We have minus 0.2 or 0.2, which is definitely going to work for the double. So in our case, the value that cannot be assigned to a variable with a data type double is this one. And that's that. We finished this variable quiz as well.